Is mute. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. My mic, I'm sorry. It's doing a lot. Thank you for the compliment, Rahama. How are you? Um, hit that. Okay, great. I was trying to check something. How is everyone doing? All right, I'm unmuted now. So how is everyone doing? Y'all know I got to get back on my news game, right? I have been off point. Forgive me about the news, all the stuff that's going on. First, I'm going to say welcome to Late Night with Sister E. Can y'all hear me now? Y'all should be good now. I hope so. Great. All right. And my volume is that good? Let me know if my volume is good. All right, y'all, you know what? It's been so much going on with the news. It is ridiculous. I know I haven't been on my game 100%. I haven't with my news. Man, it's so much going on. You got okay, so like I said, welcome to another Late Night with Sister E. What I have noticed, it is busy far as the news. First, the Breonna. I'm gonna kind of talk about that tonight. That has really got me. That kind of bothered me. That you know how I am. I'm sensitive. What's up, Rob Moses? Um, it kind of. I know it bothered everybody, but yeah, that kind of threw me for a tailspin. You know what? Peace and blessing, Joe's daughter. Um, y'all pray for Berea. Brandon sent me a message. Him at Christmas, y'all pray for him. These saints don't want to release that spirit. No, I'm just joking. But with that being said, back to my conversation. Shalom, everybody. Let me do my roll call first. Let me do my roll calls before I start. Roll call before I start my rant. Sean, 7338, welcome. Elizabeth Mack, Denise Clark, Darnell Blackshear, Rahama, what's up? Yapa, I hope I'm saying that right. Jury, I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome, Ellen, DK, Sean in the house. What's going on with you? Andre Bell, what's up, bro? What's going on? I haven't seen you for a good little minute. Crimson Brina. Yeah, I hope I'm saying that right, but welcome, Crimson. What's up? What's up? We woke. What's going on, Pastor Kelly? Let me see who else I got in here. I said Rob Moses, Derek McCrae. What's going on with you, Sean? Joe's daughter of Zion. Sis, where have you been? I haven't seen you in a good little minute. Well, I have seen you. I know you've been busy. You know what? Anybody that knows his beautiful truth, can y'all find her? I have not seen her in a good little minute. We still cool though. I know she's still subscribed. Susan, what's going on? Being changed. Shadi at large, what's going on, sis? Ross, I think I'm Amani Life. That's our new person. I think Amani is new to the family, so I want everybody to welcome her. Welcome anybody new. I kind of pay attention to new people. I know Derek, I've never seen before. If you're new, please hit 3. I'm not even gonna say 1. Hit 3 if you know. Let me see who else I got in here. I got a nice little crowd tonight. So, family, first, let me tell y'all what's going on with Sister E, and then we're going to start talking about the news. Sister E is officially blind. Sis got to get glasses. Sis got to get glasses. I went to the eye doctor. Can y'all please pray for him? He said he knew. Yeah, he knew. You know what, some of these people. Pastor Kelly, you know you far from it. Sis got to get glasses. I went to the eye doctor. You know when saints get new health insurance, when they get a new job, they get everything checked. When I tell y'all, I went to that good old eye doctor and I thought I was just going to need some reading glasses. Never had glasses in my life. I had a pair one time and I really didn't need them. I just got them because at that time I was married and he went to the eye doctor. He said, why don't you go to the eye doctor? I said, okay. But with that being said, they gave me some little glasses, but I was like, I can see the same. I don't see the need for them. But they were just trying to make some money. But saints, now that sight is something else. I could be reading something, y'all. Excuse me, my allergies acting up. I could be reading something and I'll be doing this the whole time. This is my floss, y'all. I keep floss. But I could be doing this the whole time. And I said, wait a minute, my eyes are going. Saints, my eyes. Oh my goodness, Ramoses. I'm not going to even say nothing to you right now, sir. Saints, come on now. But so I said, I'm gonna go to the eye doctor. They're gonna give me a little reading glasses because I can still see. When I walked out to the eye doctor, I got to get something called progressive lens, which I heard by way of Pastor Kelly that they slick bifocals. I said, wait. Then found out I got astigmatism. I'm like, hold on, saints. I have been without glasses. I'm talking about, I've never had to wear glasses. Ever had to wear glasses. Now all of a sudden, I got to wear them. Yeah. Feel some kind of way. Them young days over. I knew, saints, I promise y'all, I was reading. I'm working out too. So I started a new regimen. So I got all these vitamins. So I'm trying to read the bottle this week. Now, by the time I had already got the glasses, I'm just waiting for them to get to me because it's taking a long time for them to get to me. But the whole time I'm reading it like I can't see. And I said, yep, it's official. I got to wear glasses. So if y'all ever see me with I got some cute ones though, but I'm still shocked. Like I got some cute ones though. I got some cute ones, but I got the transitional. What's the transitional lens? Are the one I got all of it. Like you know how they do you when they pull your insurance information up. They be like, oh, she got for real insurance. So let me go ahead and get her everything. Then when I got up there, I'm reading the eye insurance wrong. I'm thinking that my glasses are going to be free. Saints, they sent me that bill. I looked at them. I said, I think I'm good with being blind for just a little bit. Yes, the blue light too. So y'all see him. So it's cute. It's cute. I had a little picked out at first. What's so funny is I can't shake glasses with my I saw some and I went online and I went to Lens Crafters. And I went online and I looked at the little glasses, and I think the ones that are always free are the Amani. I noticed that in Lens Crafter, where it's cheap. Thank you so much, Lynn Bernard. I'm gonna tell y'all, man, don't y'all start talking about me doing my hair. Y'all Israelites, y'all rough on a sister. But so I go up there and I look online and I pick out these cute glasses. Y'all know I have to do a run through of something going on in my life before we start getting into the juicy details of the news. You know what? If I could boot you out right now, I would, but I'm not, because I love you. But so I get up there and I'm looking online. I'm like, oh, these are cute. These cute. Saints, when I put them on, they was not cute anymore. I was like, what? And they give you, what's so funny is this, y'all. I got to tell y'all this because this was so funny. They give you this little box. And because of COVID, they want you, every single thing that you try on, you have to put in there. So it's in the box so they can clean up. Saints, they shouldn't have gave me that wall to myself. It's 3 sections in it. So people may have 3 or 4. Baby, I feel that whole bucket up. That whole row was empty. And they was looking at me like, is she finna try on everything? I'm gonna try on every single pair because you're not gonna catch me slipping. It got to the point where the lady came over to me and said, do you need some help? I said, most definitely. can you find me some glasses that I don't look like my grandma, please? And she stood there. She found me 3 little things, but you could tell that I was breaking the rules because you're supposed to put like 3 and then you give it to them. Got to be a little. I go in there like a bull in a china shop. I go in there and just put some on. I don't like this. I don't like this. Them poor little ladies, they had to clean every single pair of glasses because they have to disinfect everything you touch now. It was too funny. So I want to let everybody know that was the funny part. And then another thing, and then we're gonna get into the news, family. I haven't talked to y'all for a minute. I promise y'all we're gonna get into this news because it's been weighing at a sister. But then I decided I'm gonna go to a dietitian. I told y'all I'm gonna start eating right. So it's actually through my doctor. So she gives me the little, rundown of what I need to do, how to cut. They did the Saints. I will tell you, if you're going to do a diet, go to your doctor and see what your doctor can tell you. That's why they tell you when you're getting ready to do a diet or workout or anything, go visit your primary care for them to know, if you got a good one. Because I believe in going to the doctor. I don't go for everything, but I do believe in going to them. But so she does all the little work and check my heart and all that. So she said, all right, we're going to give you your diet for the first week, a detox. I said, okay. In my mind, I'm ready. Saints. I told her, I said, so where's the food on this? She said, you get two 1 ounce, not a chicken breast, but 2 1 ounce chicken breast, which consists of, I can have three for dinner, 2 slices of lunch meat, and it has to be turkey for lunch. Breakfast, 2 egg whites and 2 pieces of, she said, Canadian bacon. I said, find something else. What else on that list can we eat? She said, turkey bacon. I said, yep, we're good. Y'all know I'm animated, right? So y'all know how I am. But she put that turkey bacon on there. Thanks the first day. And then she gave me all these vitamins. Family, I walked out of that office like, I got this. The plan is called Meta weight loss. But it's actually through your primary care. It's a program they have. So she said, you don't have a lot of weight to lose. I said, I know that, but why you got me on this diet where I'm going to pass out? So I'm in my head. I'm like, and I got a cool doctor. She had me laughing so hard because she doesn't look like us, but she like ethnic food. So she was like, West African food? Where did you get that from? Ethiopia. I'm sitting here like, why are you talking to me about food? And we're not supposed to be talking about food. That's my problem. COVID caught me, Saints, because when I got on that scale, I almost fell out. I said, are you serious? I said, that scale is broke. Go find me another one in the back because this one is not working. She said, oh, yes, it's working. Let me show you your percentages. They love to tell your business. Your fat grams and your fat pounds and your water weight. And like, I don't need to see all that. I'm low already. I don't want to eat. So she give me this. I walk out. I'm geeked. Day 1, I did good. Scales do lie. I'm like, that is the devil. The devil created a scale. First day I'm geeked. I had first I messed up because I got 3 pieces of little bacon. But she said I could have, 800 calories. Really, she wants me staying at 700 calories. She said, I'm healthy. Everything's good. She said, your heart rate, everything, you're good. Like, yeah, some of us don't have high blood pressure. And I know I'm one of them. Some of us are not diabetic. I'm one of them. But day 2, and I couldn't have any sugar. I could still have my coffee. Praise God. I could have my coffee. That was a good thing. But I have to have sugar-free creamer, which is fine. It's all right. That first day, I was like, I'm good. I can do this. I can hang with this. Thanks. By day 2, at the end of the day, you would have thought I was a drug addict looking for a hit. I said, I need food. They done gave me these people's food. These people, you know what I'm saying? I don't like unseasoned chicken. Not to mention, I got a child that's metabolism is on 1,000. So she's scarfing down Jamaican food. And I've been cooking, but the stuff I've been cooking, she just like, ain't got no flavor. It's not enough hot sauce on this that can make this taste good. So, friends, I am family. I am I started Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'm on day 4 now. I can't wait to get to that office, though, on Monday so she can give me my new one because she got to meet with me every week. Give me my new diet, check and see what my levels look like. I can't get to that place fast enough to get my new diet, my new meal plan, because this right here ain't working. Yeah, the driest chicken ever with no seasoning. And the chicken breast is the worst part. I mean, ain't a chicken leg on here, huh? Ain't no wing on here. So I can't eat ice cream. I can't eat nothing. I can't eat. When I tell y'all my diet is, and protein shakes. I crave the protein shakes because it has a little bit of sweet in it, but it's turkey bacon, egg whites. And it's just a detox for this week. Protein shake, lunch meat, 2 slices of lunch meat. Yeah, I can sprinkle some lemon on there, but lemon don't get rid of dry. When it's dry, it's dry. I think 2 pieces of lunch meat and a little scoop of salsa with my lunch meat if I want it. Or 3 pickle slices. Yay. Man, I tore up a dill pickle though, half of one. There was 3 slices. I made sure it wasn't 3 thin slices, but it was 3 slices. Yeah, I'm not listening. So I know the Day of Atonement is coming, so I'm ready. I'm already there because I'm not eating anyway. Mrs. Dash too, I can try some of that, but I got I have seasonings. I have like Creole seasoning, curry powder. I can still use like curry powder, things like that don't have salt. I don't chicken breast. I got them 2 chicken slices, then another protein drink, and then not chicken, but deli slices. And then for dinner, I can have 2 2 chicken breasts, 1 ounce. They check it down, and I have to do hold on. I have to do a daily log of what I'm eating. And I had to go talk to her like she my food therapist. That's what I feel like. I said, am I in a therapy for people who like to eat? I told her, she said, so how did you get here? I said, COVID. No, good and well. I was already messed up before COVID. So she looked at me. She said, it's not just COVID. I said, I like food. I like flavor. I like to cook. So y'all know I have to clown for a little bit before I start talking about the sad stuff, because the stuff that's going on in this country, yeah, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. Yeah, it's a bit much. So with that being said, Sister E has had an eventful past 2 weeks, not to mention the lives last weekend. The men in this community made me work last weekend between the thing with feast days and Paul's letters. I need to change the name on that one because I don't know what to call that one. With Pastor Johnson and Pastor Kelly, then hop off and do the live with Tayu and them. And I was like, y'all. No, I did not listen to Breonna tonight. I was soaking tonight. I listened to Teo, but I didn't listen to Breonna because I was soaking because I couldn't eat. My daughter was eating Jamaican food in front of me. I wanted to knock her plate out of her hand. Just I did not set you up. Saints, I needed a vacation after last weekend. Yeah, it was a long weekend. I had like back-to-back lives. It was a bit much. But yeah, so I'm here. Me and my allergies are here. Why? My nose started itching all of a sudden. So let's talk about I gotta show y'all this. If you have not watched this, please do, because let me show y'all.
The Cult of Eric.
Okay, so if you've not seen, let me see. If y'all have not watched this, please do. Dante has not held back this week. And it's another one coming. That one right there. Sleep Church. Y'all, I sat through that and I was screaming because he was telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's some good stuff. Dante's doing some good stuff. Pastor Kelly's doing some good stuff. Teo is doing some good stuff. Everybody's doing some good stuff. But this right here, I told people, I said, when Dante get quiet is when you need to get concerned. The apologetic community thought he was gone. I said, they must not know Dante. When he gets silent, that means he's finna come out like a mighty storm. And yes, and he did. Because I heard a couple of them make little jokes like, who is this? Leave Babylon and go to the wilderness in Africa. Is this Ron Dalton? Who is, okay, who are you? Who did hop on? No, I'm just playing. But I told them, I said, Dante's quiet. And I had been messaging Dante for the past, I don't know who that is, but I had been messaging Dante. Me, Dante, and Teo are in a group together, and that's where we all talk and collaborate. And we collaborate a lot. We talk a lot, like the We Are God's thing that Teo had did. I knew he was gonna do it because we had talked about it in the chat, and then me and him had a phone conversation about it. When he did it, I was like, yep. So we all have conversations. But that Mr. Dante, he don't tell nothing. He'll just be like, just wait. Just wait. And when he say that, it means, and he did it, and he's not done. That's it. He ain't done. This is just the beginning. When he gets done, either Eric Mason is going to go. Welcome. We have a new subscriber, y'all. Welcome. I am, and let me finish this. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna let the new subscriber know what to expect from me. But he gonna make either Eric Mason gonna hide or he's gonna talk. When Dante's not gonna give up. See, some of us have a little bit more restraint, like we're gonna pull back. Dante is been. I'm sitting there like, y'all kept on playing with him. Y'all should have dealt with him when he was good. So now, done talking about them because all of them are something else. Now, new subscriber, I am not the normal, ordinary Israelite YouTube. We talk about news. We talk about life. I am not a Pastor Kelly, nor Teo, I like to teach, but I like to talk to people. So somebody called me an Israelite person, YouTube, something they call me, influencer. I said, what is that? That doesn't sound nice. So, and I like to joke. So now on to the business. Let's talk about the news, y'all. What shall I start with? Should I start with Trump? Trump said, y'all, Trump just told the folks that if he is not elected, in so many words, something's going to happen. He's not leaving the office quietly. They pulled him in. Let me play. Now, okay, so we on the news now. So y'all know I move fast. Hold on. We're on the news now. So we're talking about Trump right now. Trump is not leaving quietly. He said it. He said he's not leaving quietly. Saints scared because he's not going to leave quietly. I believe that it's going to be a fight, it's going to be a war between the lefts and the rights. If y'all notice, it's not us. It's going to slowly but surely lead to us. In a lot of cases, it is us. But it's eventually going to be more about us. But because this Black Lives Matter thing, yeah. So let's start here. Y'all ready? Good evening, Kevin Malone. Y'all ready? Come on, we getting started. Let's see. Do I have my sheets? I don't have nothing shared. Hold on. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Now here we go with these needing of glasses.
Is deepening the threat of a constitutional crisis after the November election. He has refused. President Trump is deepening the threat of a constitutional crisis after the November election. He has refused to promise that he'll leave office peacefully if defeated. Ben Tracy reports on the president's most direct challenge yet to the legitimacy of the vote.
Will you commit to making sure that there is a peaceful transferal of power after the election?
Well, we're going to have to see what happens. You know that I've been complaining very strongly about the ballots, and the ballots are a disaster.
President Trump had...
Hold on. So first, let's make a note. He said, let's see what happens. If I don't win this election, this is what he's saying in code. If I don't win this election, all Pookie is finna break loose. I can't say the other word because Pastor Kelly out here. I don't cuss when he out. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Just joking. I don't need no calls. But yeah, so let me finish.
Has not provided any evidence to support his ballot claims. He also suggested getting rid of mail-in ballots.
We want to get rid of the ballots, and we'll have a very peaceful. There won't be a transfer, frankly. There'll be a continuation.
This isn't the first time the president has said he may not accept the results if he loses.
It's a rigged election. It's the only way we're going to lose.
Last night, former Vice President Joe Biden blasted the president.
What country are we in? Look, he says the most irrational things. I don't know what to say about it, but it doesn't surprise me.
President Trump is also once again at odds with his own health experts. Hours after FDA Commissioner Stephen Hahn tried to reassure the public that approval of a vaccine won't be rushed.
Science will guide our decisions. FDA will not permit any pressure from anyone to change that.
President Trump, who has said a vaccine could be ready by Election Day, claimed the White House will have the final say.
We're going to look at it. We're going to take a look at it, and ultimately the White House has to approve it.
Campaigning in the battleground state of North Carolina Wednesday, Biden also criticized the president's recent claim that virtually nobody except older Americans is dying of coronavirus.
So you go home and your mom's gone, your dad's gone. He's a virtual nobody?
The White House is denying reports that Dr. Deborah Birx, the coordinator of the White House Coronavirus Task Force, has been sidelined in favor of the president's handpicked Dr. Scott Atlas. But CBS News has learned that Dr. Birx and other members of the task force have clashed with Atlas, who has questioned the use of masks and called school closures hysteria. Anthony? Ben, thank you. President Trump.
Yeah. I think I said that to y'all, and tell me yes or no. I told y'all he wasn't finna leave. If he loses the election, it's already fighting in the street. It's already fighting in the street. You see with the what is it? The Black Lives Matter. You see the left's fighting with the right. Now, show y'all something else. We were talking about this particular group. This group is going to be the group to incite a whole war. So let me see. And I said this group was fake. What is y'all remember we talked about QAnon? And how QAnon is going to be the extremist on the left. I tell them this. I never trusted it when I first saw it, because it was about it was like a patriotic movement, and it had nothing to do with doing things right. What they did was throw out a bunch of conspiracy theories out there to throw you off where you don't pay attention to what's really going on. And QAnon is a community, and they create conspiracies. In some cases they right, some cases they not. If you've never heard of them, and it's QANON. I think I'm saying it right. But they create conspiracy theories. And the president seems to follow everything that they say. So just here recently, QAnon put the word on the street that Biden is a pedophile. I sit there and I see it. This is what they got. Yeah. Let me see. Let me show y'all what's going on. Hold on. And this was... I'll show y'all about this. Hold on. I found it. I think this is it. This is the left right here. I'll get past these. I need to have my stuff queued up, but y'all know me. Okay. So hit 1 if you've never heard of them before. Hit 1 if you've never heard of QAnon. That's what they think, that they are connected to Russia. I'm not quite sure. But oh, Kyrus did something. Kyrus, you did a video and I ain't subscribed to your page. How dare you? But let me show y'all. Rahama, you thought it was medication. So let me see. I'm gonna show y'all for those who don't know. You said you don't know. If you don't know, hit 1, right? Okay, so I'll show y'all the history of who they are. Let me save this video because I do want to talk about it. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I'm trying to find something that's appropriate because folks love to cuss.
The internet.
Here we go. I think this is it. I saw a video. I think this was the one. And then I'm going to show y'all what they're doing now. So I'm going to show y'all who they are. And then I'm going to show you what they're doing now. Hello, everybody. Hey, shalom. Let's see. Let's talk about them. Here we go.
Loves conspiracy theories. The internet loves conspiracy theories. If you click around for too long on Facebook or YouTube, you're bound to find someone spouting some pretty questionable facts and calling people sheeple. This might be a slightly worrying phenomenon, and it's certainly a pretty shady business model. But these are just 4chan commenters and YouTube conspiracy theorists. It's not a major concern, is it? Well, recently, one conspiracy theory has spilt out into the mainstream, garnering significant media attention, being discussed by the president, and even helping Senate candidates get selected: QAnon. In this video, we're going to demystify what the conspiracy theory actually says and discuss its validity. But more importantly, we're also going to discuss how this has become such a mainstream conspiracy theory, and how some social platforms like Facebook and YouTube amplify QAnon and other conspiracy theories. Before we get into it, just a quick plea from me. This video is almost certain to get demonetized by YouTube due to the topics that we'll be discussing. So if you want to lend us a hand, then like this video and comment down below to help it get picked up by the algorithm as much as possible. Also, if you want to be sure that you don't miss out on any of our other videos based on any algorithmic funny business, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. That way, you'll be notified every time we post. Now, if you've not watched our stuff before, you might assume based on the channel's name that we like to keep things brief. And while our videos are actually normally over 10 minutes long, we still don't have time to untangle this whole QAnon conspiracy. I mean, look at this, a diagram that links QAnon to Bill Gates via Alex Jones, Antifa, Sandy Hook denialism, CNN, dragon worship in the city of London, and the Egyptian deity of the sun, Ra. So we're just going to super briefly explain QAnon before focusing on how this became a big enough issue for things like this to happen.
President Trump tweeting congratulations today to QAnon conspiracy theorist Marjorie Taylor Greene after she won a seat in the House. The president calling Greene a, quote, future Republican star and a real winner.
So to keep it incredibly simple, QAnon is a conspiracy theory that started on 4chan with a post from 2017 by a user called QClearance Patriot. In this post, entitled Calm Before the Storm, the user claimed to be a high-level insider within the Trump administration, supposedly having Q-level clearance, granting them access to top-secret restricted data. With this information, Q claimed that he'd learned about a secret battle playing out between President Donald Trump and a global pedophile ring. In Q's subsequent nearly 5,000 posts, he lays out the whole story, claiming that a number of high-profile figures are part of this paedophile cabal, including Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, George Soros, Tom Hanks, Ellen DeGeneres, Oprah Winfrey, the Dalai Lama, and even Pope Francis. The claims about these people are pretty wild. Not only do they accuse that these people are part of the paedophile network, but believers also claim that they're cannibals who like to eat children in order to gain life-extending powers from their blood. Now, I hope this goes without saying, but for legal purposes and for the sake of clarity, let me quickly note, there's absolutely no evidence that any of these things are true, likely because they're not true. We're merely explaining what this theory states, and we aren't suggesting that any of this is accurate or validating the theory in any way. I mean, we all know that it's Botox keeping these people young, not the blood of children. And while a lack of Botox may have left some celebrities desperate to cover up their age during lockdown, I don't think that anyone's reaching for the blood of children in order to bring back their youth. So we know that Q is supposedly a shadowy figure using his White House clearance to shine a light on Trump's work to protect the world from an evil pedophile ring.
Okay, so this is kind of long, and I don't feel like listening to all of it, but you get the gist of it. So QAnon is a conspiracy group that is considered to be a leftist, I think, Republican. And what they do is they spit out a lot of information, some being conspiracy theories, some theories, some might be true. I brought my thing here, but with that being said, What's going on now is QAnon and Trump and the rights are fighting. Then you got Black Lives Matter behind the rights on the right side. The more I look into Black Lives Matter, that movement, let's pray. But with that being said, if you've never heard anything about QAnon, do research on it. But they spit out a lot of stuff. They put stuff out on Facebook. They put a lot of stuff out. And I'm not saying I don't believe some of the stuff that they say, but some stuff just be outlandish. But some stuff makes sense. But right now, they're now working on the campaign. This is why I'm like, this campaign is getting more and more interesting. So QAnon, now I'm going to tell you what I'm about to explain with QAnon and what they're doing. They cutting up sideways. Let's see.
I'm asking you to make.
Hold on. Let me get past this little. I get tagged with all types of commercials. Now, this is all building on each other. If you pay attention, it's a lot going on right now. Hold on.
What would you say to the supporters of the QAnon, the people who believe in that conspiracy, what they think is true about America, that there's sex trafficking and a conspiracy against President Trump? And what would you say to President Trump for not rejecting that conspiracy and the people who believe in it?
I've been a big supporter of mental health. I'd recommend that people who believe it maybe should take advantage while it still exists in the Affordable Care Act. It's bizarre. Totally bizarre. And now, have you guys found that plane load of people in uniforms and weapons and flying around? I mean, have you found them yet? Is anybody even from, by the way, I respect conservative and liberal points of view in the press. Anybody found that plane? What in God's name are we doing?
Now, the reason I'm showing this because I believe some of this stuff is going on, but what I'm showing right now is it's an internal fight. Most High God will make them fight each other. And literally before our eyes, they are fighting each other. Even by way of Black Lives Matter, because when you look at the face of Black Lives Matter, it's not really about Black lives. When you really, really begin to look at it, at first, yes. At first, Black Lives Matter was about black people. Now it's about creating a narrative that leads to creating a narrative where it seems as if we're destroying our neighborhoods and we're rioting, and actually it's them. And it's, liberals. And when you notice, my daughter made a point to say this, and then we can get back on this. If you notice, the liberals are the ones that's cutting up in the middle of the street, burning their neighborhoods down, and then come back and gentrify those same neighborhoods. I said, wow. So it makes you really look under the curtain of Black Lives Matter. Are y'all trying to destroy these black neighborhoods so that you can get them? And it's ironic that Breonna was in a neighborhood where they are, and Pastor Kelly told me this, they were starting the process of gentrification. And now all of a sudden, I think a lot of it has to do with that. So, but when my daughter told me this, she said, pay attention. She said they're liberals with money. They're destroying the neighborhoods and then come right back to it and gentrify the neighborhood. Like, people, we're falling for it. It's like, because they're not going to go into their parents' neighborhoods and set their parents' neighborhoods on fire. Because most cases, those kids are usually kids of a conservative, they come from a conservative household. But they decide they're going to be these great liberals and destroying our neighborhoods and then turn around and buying them. And when they buy our neighborhoods, at one time it was affordable to live there, it's no longer affordable. So a lot of it does have to do with that. So let me finish.
Look at how it makes us look around the world. It's mortifying. It's embarrassing, and it's dangerous. It's dangerous. If the president doesn't know better, which he has to know better, then my Lord, we're in much more trouble than I ever thought we were. It's bizarre. And, this is a case where, I've been surprised, pleased but surprised, with folks I've had political arguments with, like the former governor of Michigan, coming out and endorsing me. All the Republicans are endorsing me. They're rich where I am. That this can't go on. This cannot go on. It's a deconstruction of a democratic system. They know it. So I just, I'll conclude with what you heard me say many times before. The words of a president matter. Even a lousy president. It gives succor, it gives encouragement to people who are spouting irrational views that no one has even close to ever presuming or showing ever existed. It's done for a simple reason. From the very beginning, he's understood the only way he could win the first time and can win this time is he fundamentally divides the nation. Puts the nation and divides us so we're at each other's throats. That's not who we are. That's not who we are.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSN.
It's literally getting to the point where they're going to get ready to go head to head. And what I think is at the end of it, they're going to look at us and say, wait, y'all are the reason. It's eventually going to turn on us. It's eventually going to turn and they're going to look at us. It's going to eventually get to the point because that's why I'm like the Black Lives Matter movement now. I think when it first came out, it was Black Lives Matter. But it's now twisted and they're using a Black movement to do something. They've done it for centuries. By way of the civil rights movement, you have women's rights, women's lib, you have gay rights, and they're using the same laws that they created for us by way of the civil rights movement. So whenever they want to do something, the liberals, they use us as the pawn to do it. And we fall for it every time. Why do we have to link up with it? It's time out for that. That movement is not what it seems to be. Again, it's now, it tried to, with the whole incident in Atlanta and the thing with George Floyd, it tried to spin a narrative like we were actually the ones setting our neighborhoods on fire, and it was really them. And the good thing about social media is media can't spin what they want to spin because we have cell phones. And I think they figured that out and said, we're going to have to figure out another way of doing this because people going and setting neighborhoods on fire, and the news media was like, yeah, they're going, and you sitting there, and then somebody some Black person got their phone and saying, this is not us, and recording it the whole time. And you know us, once something is on Facebook or on YouTube, it goes viral fast. And what happened was it went viral. And once it went viral, they couldn't spin the narrative that they wanted to spin. And they knew it wasn't us. So that's why I said they use us as a means to start something that really is them. I have not seen that big change, be in change. That's kind of weird. I gotta learn how to put comments. Hold on. That's kind of weird. Hold on. Oh, here. That's weird. So, Yeah, that's weird. But again, you got the rights, and you are right. I think the rights are the Republicans, the left are the Democrat liberals. They're fighting amongst each other. They're warring. They are literally at war with each other. I'm talking about they for real at war with each other. This ain't played. Some people are like, oh, they faking. I said, no, this is real. They're fighting for control. They're fighting for control. And you got a president in office. He already loves power. He doesn't understand politics. He doesn't know how to be political. I'm sorry, y'all. My laptop is dying. He does not know how to be political. He doesn't have a political bone in his body. He's stirring up so much havoc in their political structure that now they're fighting amongst each other. And they wasn't expecting this, and now it's gotten to the point where it's gonna be it's a war in the middle of the aisle now. They're fighting, like it's a lot going on, saints. It's a lot. That's all I got to say. Let me see, because I want to show. Everybody's been kind of talking about Breonna Taylor. I'm gonna move on to talk about her, Breonna Taylor. Hold on. Let me go to this. Moving to the next subject is the Breonna case is another one that kind of broke my heart because it could have been any of our children. You know, she was in the comfort of her own home, sleep, minding her business, and she ultimately ended up where the police was trying to break into the house with. Y'all remember at first they said it was a no, what is it called when they don't have to announce themselves? At first they said it wasn't, and then all of a sudden it changed, and they said, no, we did say that this was a warrant where we could knock on the door. I forgot what they called it. They changing the stories up. If y'all remember from the story from the past to the story now, a lot has changed. But no knock warrant. They said, this was a no knock, and then now all of a sudden it's not a no knock. I don't remember that. But with that no knock, they were able to go in and kill this woman. Then tried to make it seem like her boyfriend, it was drug charges. She was tied to it. They kept trying to spin it. And I said, they keep spinning it because they're trying to cover him. And I think the last thing I saw this weekend was when they said the courthouse and different establishments were boarding their buildings up already because they were concerned that the verdict was not going to come out the way they wanted it. And it was going to be a riot. That's when I knew then. I said, yep, this is not going to be good. This is not. So, yeah, they've changed that story so much. It's ridiculous. It's like, are y'all serious? So here we go.
Breaking news in a state of emergency in Louisville, Kentucky. As we come on the air, protesters and police are clashing there. The National Guard is on alert, and the city is under a mandatory curfew after a grand jury decided not to indict 3 police officers in the shooting death of Breonna Taylor. The 26-year-old emergency room technician was shot 6 times in her apartment back in March by plainclothes police serving a drug warrant. Well, today, Kentucky's Attorney General said 2 of the officers were justified when they fired the shots that killed her. Now, a 3rd officer will face lesser charges, not for Taylor's death, but for firing shots into her neighbors' homes. The killing of Breonna Taylor gained renewed attention this summer in the wake of George Floyd's death, as cries of "Say Her Name" became part of a nationwide movement for social justice and police reform. She's graced the cover of O magazine, and her cause was championed by athletes and celebrities. And tonight, there is once again anger and frustration on the streets of Louisville from those who feel justice has not been done. There's a lot of new reporting to get to tonight. We've got our team of correspondents standing by. CBS's Jerika Duncan is going to lead us off tonight from Louisville. Good evening, Jerika.
Good evening, Nora. As the news spread, the number of demonstrators here at Jefferson.
First, y'all see that she has a bulletproof vest on. This says something. She has a bulletproof vest on right now.
Park grew. You can hear them chanting right now, Black Lives Matter. Many of them said that the moment they realized that no officer was going to be charged directly with the killing of Breonna Taylor, tears were shed, voices raised. There was a wave of palpable disappointment.
Immediately after the decision was announced, there was an explosion of emotion.
We've been out here for over 100+ days. This is ridiculous. You know, it's not fair. At the end of the day, like, how much is a Black woman's life worth?
Demonstrators took to the streets. Late this afternoon, protesters clashed with police. As the chanting continued in Louisville, 50 miles away in Frankfort, Kentucky, Attorney General Daniel Cameron said he followed the facts.
That Attorney General, Saints, words can't explain. That right there is the example. That's the example of why our people are so blinded by the system and want to be a part of the system that they begin to be. That's why I say white supremacy is not a color, it's a system. We can't equate everything far as white supremacy as a color, because you have people that are white that are not inside of the system. It's the system that has the problem. And we have to attack the system and not people, because as you can see, he's in the system and he looks like us. So that system, it's not a color within the system. The system is directed towards a race, but anybody can be a part of that system. So here we go.
Sometimes the criminal law is not adequate to respond to a tragedy.
The grand jury concluded former officer Brett Hankison, who wildly fired 10 shots, endangered the lives of 3 people who were inside an apartment near Breonna Taylor's. Officers Jonathan Mattingly and Miles Cosgrove, who fired the fatal shot at Taylor, will not face state criminal charges.
According to Kentucky law, the use of force by Mattingly and Cosgrove was justified to protect themselves. This justification bars us from pursuing criminal charges in Miss Breonna Taylor's death.
Taylor was killed in the early morning hours of March 13th as police were executing a search warrant. Her boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, says he believed the police were intruders. He fired a single shot that hit Mattingly. Police then...
Now, keep in mind, they said that this boyfriend had a license for the gun that he was carrying. But then all of a sudden they say that he was a part of tried to say he was a part of a drug ring. So if he was a dealer and he had ever been caught in his life, he has a felony charge, meaning he cannot carry a gun. But at the very beginning, if y'all remember, they said that her boyfriend had a license to carry. I remember that. So I'll finish.
Returned fire, hitting Taylor 6 times.
Somebody kicked in the door inside my girlfriend.
Taylor's family attorney, Ben Crum, called the decision outrageous and offensive.
I mean, a life cut far too short. A life pregnant with possibilities.
Today's decision means no one will face state charges in Breonna Taylor's death, a fact that is fueling the crowd's response.
So many that are at home right now, minding their own business, and right now our police could storm through their doors and murder them. That wanton endangerment was about her neighbors. That was not about Breonna Taylor.
CBS News has learned that one officer who was charged was released tonight on $15,000 bail. Some protesters have been arrested, but this is not over. The FBI is still investigating this shooting for...
So the ex-boyfriend, but the ex-boy... See...
possible civil rights violations, but the conclusion of that investigation could take months. Nora?
Jerika Duncan in Louisville tonight. Thank you, Jerika.
Yeah. That means it's giving the system Thank you so much. One book is giving the system the authority to kick in our doors. They can come in and kick in our doors and do anything to us. And guess what? They can get off. Right there, they told the world we don't matter. We don't matter enough for a killer, because you deal with the repercussions of when you don't follow protocol. He didn't follow protocol. He just busted in the door, and he may not have intentionally killed her, but if he would have did that in another neighborhood and the person didn't look like us, he would be in jail right now. Most definitely would be in jail right now. But because it's us, guess what? It doesn't matter. And kid you not, and this is coming to a city near you. I hate to say it. That's what it looks like. It's coming to a city near you. This ain't the last time they're gonna be kicking our doors in. Yep, correct. Yeah. So I don't even know what to say, because it's getting so out of control. Because the thing is about Breonna, that they had to hurry up and clean up. She was asleep, so she wasn't pulling up a firearm. She was in her apartment. They busted in her apartment, shot her up, and then walked out fleet. So this was an open case. This was an easy one right here. This dude should have got, first off, manslaughter, period. And not what he received, because the charge he received, it was endangerment. And it wasn't the endangerment of Breonna, but it was the endangerment of the surrounding people in the apartment complex. So even the charge he received, it had nothing to do with Breonna. So it lets us know that if they kill us, it doesn't matter. The law is not for us. These apologists that walk around here, and I'm bringing them up because what they don't realize, they can fight against us. And Dante brought this up. They can fight us all day long. But when the police stop us, they ain't gonna care if you an apologist, if you're an Israelite, if you're part of the Kemetic community, you a black. You black. You're a problem. Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble is happening right before our eyes. And it says that they're gonna leave crying. You know, in the Bible talk about our people, we're supposed to leave and exit wherever we are crying and upset and distraught, because we're just gonna it's gonna be devastating to us, whatever is gonna transpire. But you see, you still see it happening right now. You see Jacob's trouble before our eyes, like I said. Yeah, but with great substance. But what will we lose? What will we lose in order to get the substance? You get what I'm saying? But as the year progresses, we're gonna see more of this. This isn't it. This ain't it. Everybody want to play like, oh, nope, this ain't it. It's just started. You know, they literally broke into this woman's house, started shooting. And at 2 a.m. First, I'm not gonna hear nobody knocking at my door at 2. I'm startled. And I'm trying to figure out who it is. I'm not going to think it's the police. Just like with the last lady. What was the lady? What was her name? We can't forget about her. She was in her house playing video games. And the police from outside shot and killed her. Black girl. So it's not just the men being killed in the middle of the street. We are as well. What was the woman's name? Y'all remember that? Yeah, her nephew was with her. forgot her name, but she was going to, in Fort Worth, Texas. They tried to say she has mental illness. They were trying to, Atiana Jefferson. They tried to say, they tried to say a lot of stuff. But ultimately they killed this woman in her house. So it's sad. It's sad, And then you're wondering why y'all have wildfires right now. They're having fire. California is on a fire just about. You got COVID. And what we can talk about real quick is about COVID. COVID is not going to get any better. It's going to be famine. Famine is going to be the end result of COVID. Because people are not going to be able to interact with each other the way they used to get things done. Like, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. So we can't forget about Tatiana. We can't forget about the other women that have fallen, because I think in a lot of cases, brothers, I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all, but sometimes y'all can make it just about y'all and don't realize, not all, but we're in the fight with you all. We're dying in the streets as well. Our children are dying in the streets. When you look at the young man that had the fake gun, the play gun outside, playing with it, and police officer shot and killed him. This was a little boy. Then they love to say black on black crime. Well, it's a lot of white on white crime as well. Most of the times when you're dealing with crime in a specific neighborhood, you're going to see more so of the same community doing the same thing, because they make it seem like black on black crime is the only thing. You got a lot of white on white crime. You got a lot of those killings. Think about school shootings. But then they always want to talk about what's going on in Chicago. No, let's talk about some of the other stuff that's going on in y'all neighborhood as well. But nobody else is coming up on black folks, police cars, and doing what they want to do. I kid y'all not. I was going to the store last night, and where you would see police officers, when you pull into the gas station, you would feel safe. I saw nothing but them, the ones that don't look like us. And I instantly was on guard the whole time. And I was like, oh, I said, this isn't the way we need to be living right now and feeling. They all have crimes in their own neighborhoods. So they like to spin it, but let's get back to the subject. Let's talk about what's going on with these police officers. So, y'all, we got to keep our people in prayer. Now, next thing I'm going to talk about, I ain't been out here in a while. Florida. Y'all, Florida and COVID. Have y'all heard? Hit 1 if y'all have not heard about what's going on in Florida with COVID. Hit 1 if you have not heard. While you're doing that, I'm going to find the article. Y'all, Florida governor has lost his whole mind. What? Y'all haven't? Okay. Okay. Y'all don't be checking me because I can't see. They said. Okay, let me get this off my screen. Bear with me, it's a commercial. Y'all don't tell nobody yet. Let them see it. Oh no, don't say nothing. Oh, and to the next event. Let's see.
The restaurant industry. Today, we have a lot of folks from the restaurant industry. They've been working very hard, have had operating under 50% capacity indoors. They've been doing a lot outdoors, but in Florida over the summer, that's not always the easiest. That will get a little bit better going forward as the weather cools. But in the state of Florida, we are today moving into what we initially called phase 3. And what that'll mean for the restaurants is that there will not be limitations from the state of Florida. And in fact, we're also cognizant about the need for business certainty. There have been some local closures and other types of restrictions. And so the order that I'm signing today will guarantee restaurants operate, will not allow closures. They can operate at a minimum of 50% regardless of local rule. And then if the local restricts between 50 and 100, they've got to provide the justification, and they've got to identify what the costs are involved with doing that are. I think that this will be very, very important to the industry. And it also will be a recognition that they have worked as hard as anybody to create safe environments. In fact, the idea that government dictating this is better than them making these decisions so that their customers have confidence, I think is misplaced. And I've gone to many restaurants over the last many months, and they take this obligation seriously. They want customers to have confidence, and so they have every incentive to want to do that going forward. We're also saying in the state of Florida, everybody has an opportunity and the right to work. Every business has the right to operate. You know, some of the locals may be able to, they can do reasonable regulations, but you can't just say no. You can't say no after 6 months and just have people twisting in the wind. And so I think that that's another important principle.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he is a big flunky of Trump, the governor for Florida. Yeah, y'all. I mean, as much as people say COVID is not real, it is, y'all. It's people in the chat that has either experienced it or had family members to experience it. We've seen it, with our own family. We've seen it. So COVID is real. Not COVID where COVID came from. Now that's the question. Is it really COVID or is it something else? But it is real. Arizona. Yep. Arizona just had a spike here too. So pretty much Florida wants to move on because of businesses. And also he didn't mention it here, but I heard it on CNN this afternoon. They are not required to wear a mask. So you don't have to wear a mask. So with that being said, you can come and go as you please. You can do whatever you want to do. You can cough in the air. And guess what time of the year it is? Flu season. When COVID, y'all pray for Blacktastic. Pray for him. I know you're in the chat, sir. He being extra. But it's flu season. If y'all remember, COVID reared its ugly head in October, around October, November. It didn't get momentum until they were talking about it in December. January, they were still kind of talking about it. You're gonna laugh, Sister Net. I'm gonna tell you in a minute about my hair, because y'all really tripping. Sister changed her hairstyle. Y'all had me laughing. That's what Blacktastic just texted me, laughing in the phone. But when you look at back to the point of the time of the year, COVID didn't come about hard until around March. That was around the peak of the flu season. Yeah, he laughing in the chat. Y'all pray for him. But yeah, shutdowns did start happening in February. So he's getting ready to open up at the peak of flu season. So, y'all pray. Y'all pray for them, because it's It's not gonna be pretty. Layoffs too are getting worse and worse and worse and worse. If you're laid off, I am definitely praying for you all, or anybody that's dealing with being unemployed. And if you are unemployed, send me an email. I might be able to see what I can find for you. See if I know somebody, because everybody's kind of dealing with that right now. So yeah, the economy is interesting right now. So yeah. It's a good time because now we're beginning to see a hand of the Most High God, but yet it's still a scary time. It ain't getting any better. Someone else think that it's going to be a brutal winter this year. I see that coming up in the chat about the winter. I kind of think so as well, because the weather has been so horrible. It's been so extreme for the past year that a horrible winter wouldn't shock me. 2020 has been... Blacktastic did a post on Facebook, and it was a cow flying in the air. He's in the post, in the meme, it says, "I would be shocked if it wasn't for 2020," in so many words. But because of 2020, I can expect it. I don't expect. What did he say? It's something about I expect anything to happen. I laugh so hard, but 2020 has been a rough year, man. Rough. When I say rough, man, 2020 has been like, man. But it's been blessed for others, though. It's been a blessed year for a lot of us, because again, the more we coming into who we are in the truth and walking in His ways, the more you starting to see the judgments. And that's what we got to look at it as. It's judgments. So wait a minute, that was a tornado in California? Now I missed that one. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, you talking about the fire tornado? I saw the fire. Yeah, I knew then. I said, yes, something going on. So I got that honey too. Everybody keeps saying stock up on things for your immune system. So I bought the blossom honey that Pastor Kelly told us about. Now, have I used it? I can't, because I can't have any sugar right now. But after I get done this week, I'm going to go ahead and start taking it. But I don't want to keep y'all too long. I just wanted to talk to everybody, because I have not talked to anybody in a while. Oh yeah, who is it? Knit, Sister Knit, asked me about my hair. When I went to the beautician, you know what she used in my hair? And do not laugh at me. When she took it out, I was like, what? Well, not my hair. This is crochet, because my hair, I'm actually going to start going natural here soon. I just got to find a good person that can do my hair. I got that right off ain't nothing wrong with it though, that boat hair. But it's like, it's real curly in one section and straight. It's weird. But I'm going to go natural here soon. But until then, I'm going to do a little crochet for a little bit. But this hair, she put, don't laugh, Sister Nets, she put Jerry Curl gel in it. She took that jar out. I was like, wait, hold on. What is that? So that's what she used in this hair. I just got to, oh yeah, I have 4C. Yes, I got, it's pretty hair. My daughter, I mean, it's, when you look at it, it's kind of short, but when you pull it out, it gets longer. That's my hair. And I love it. I love it. And I'm loving that people are now walking in their own beauty. I love that. I just got to find somebody to do it. So in a little bit, Sister E will be rocking a natural do. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do it. So, but you are laughing. Don't you come for me. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. When she pulled that stuff out, I said, wait a minute. What did she just pull out? What did she just pull out? She pulled out this big old jar. And I know it from my dad's days when he used to have it. I was like, so I'm laughing. Y'all don't laugh at me. I had to change it up a little bit. But my daughter's actually locking her hair now. She's going, it does grow to a point for Siva. My daughter is trying to lock her hair. So we're going through the first phase, and it's rough for her. It's rough. So, but she's actually she's about to lock it, and her hair long anyway. So, but did somebody say juices and berries? Y'all not gonna get on. Y'all not gonna worry me today. But y'all are something else. Y'all, I've enjoyed it. I am going to go back to my normal scheduled program and do more late night conversations with the family. Like I said, I enjoy this. Just pray for me that I have energy. Kiris, don't you do it. Oh, don't you do it. Kiris, do you have a channel now? I heard something about you did some teaching. Do you have a channel? Y'all laughing at me. Don't laugh at me. When I couldn't help it, when she pulled it out, she had already started putting the stuff in my hair. I was like, wait, what's this? Y'all, you know what? Don't do me. I'm not bothered. When she pulled that gel out there, I was like, wait, hold on. Don't do me, Blacktastic. I'm not bothered by him. But yeah. So that's the gist of the show today. I don't even know how to end it right now, because these can go on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, that lock phase. Way everlasting is something else. She actually got it done in DC. And she is y'all really just in here talking about me. I'm not bothered about y'all. Every single one of y'all. This is not you know what? I'm gonna pray for y'all. Let's pray. Y'all not gonna start with me. I'm finna block you. Keep playing with me, Blacktastic. But when Sister Nets asked me, she said, Sister, what they put in your hair? I was like, should I tell her or not? Because I know everybody in this chat is gonna laugh. Don't laugh at me. I know I'm gonna get a message from some super brood that's gonna say, Sister, you need to wear your natural hair. Man, shut up. I look. My blackness is not predicated upon what I put on my head. I'm black 110% because the sister like to change things up. Oh, if it was up to some of these super brews, we'd have no makeup, no hair, no earrings, nothing. We would look like, but they clean. What trips me out is they want us to be modest, but they come out the door looking decked. I'm talking about clean from the head to the floor. Pastor Dow did that thing. He was clean, all white suit, clean, coming out of his car. And then you look at his wives, their head wrapped. No, you're not going to do that to me. You walk out the door looking like King David, and I walk out the door looking like the hell. Not today. Not to say this. I'm not saying that about his wives. I'm just saying, and I don't believe in polygamy. Let that be known. But yeah, they kill me. Man, do y'all realize how messages I get sometimes? I haven't gotten them lately. Of Sister, you need to take that makeup. Shut up. I'm not taking my makeup off. Find another channel. I will say that fast. Sister, you don't need to wear your hair. Wear your natural hair. Look, I wear what I want to wear when I want to wear it. I'm not being hateful, not being mean, but they trip me out. They be coming out the door like you'll see them at them events, and I'm talking about yes, they be clean, looking nice. I'm talking about brewed up from head to toe with the outfit, the shoes, and then the wife standing behind. And I was like, are you serious? And I'm not saying that makeup and all that doesn't make a beauty of a sister, because we're beautiful anyway. But we like to add we had to like to add a little extra to us. Shade them beards off. Let's see what's behind them beards. They love them beards now. This thing knew makeup to a point, because it was one dude I knew looked like I ain't gonna talk about him. Cool. I'm curious. You didn't email me and tell me you got a channel. I feel insulted. You didn't tell me about your channel. That's all right. I'm gonna let that go. But what was I saying? Oh man, I just forgot that fast. But yeah, they like to harass, and you don't need to look. Now, I know that we're beautiful, but oh yeah, the beards. I knew this guy, he was not the most cutest cookie in a jar. And they had them beards. The beards change how they whole face look. And I'm like, that's why y'all rocking them beards, because behind them beards is a scary thing. Scary thing. I've seen some of them. Some all right, but that beard, I tell anybody, I said that beard is almost like they makeup sometimes. But the thing is, a woman that wears makeup and stuff, that's the Jezebel spirit, has nothing to do with makeup. You can have somebody who is as plain as I'll get up and have a Jezebel spirit for real. So one book, you have a whole beard. Y'all love y'all beards, because the beards do make y'all look different. But when you shade them beards, you be like, whoa. If I ever meet a man and I date him, he have a beard, I'm going to tell him, shave that beard before we get married. I need to see what you look like behind that beard. I need to see what I got back there. I need to see if that, yeah, they better keep that beard, but you end up marrying somebody and you think you think you'd have married Mufasa and found out you married Scar. Oh my goodness. I'm telling y'all. The beard is, the beard is banging, but when you shave it, you be looking at him like, when you go grow that back? I'm just joking. Y'all know I'm special. Y'all know I'm special. I am the unconventional Hebrew Israelite woman. I'm not your norm. Come on now, one book, some folks got this beard, and the beard is saving their lives, because when you look behind the curtain, oh my God, that's true though. Oh, that is hilarious. Y'all, I'm praying for y'all. Y'all here talking about beard and beards. I'm not gonna sit here. And y'all are really doing some stuff in here tonight. I'm finna go to bed. Oh, a bald head man with a beard. I'm not saying that about you, one book, but yeah, that does they do look kind of good though. But again, I need that beard to either be shaved and you sit in the house till it grow back. I need to see what's back there. Man, behind that, when you pull it, oh, it ain't about looks though. It's not about looks. We're supposed to love a person for who they are. But when you say, I need you to take your hair out, be like, shave your beard. I'll take my hair out if you shave your beard. I want to see what's behind there. So that's funny. And there are guys that are actually getting beards put on like sew-ins, like weaves, like full. They can't grow them, so they getting them put on like like beard wigs, like they getting the glue. And I mean, I'm like, wow. So some of these beards, though, you better snatch them and see if they fall off. Y'all, I am special. Y'all pray for me. Yes, you haven't seen, men are now getting like beards added and hair, so they don't need to talk about us. They can't grow the beard just right, because you know y'all like to grow those full tribe of Judah beards, and some folks don't quite have Judah; they have Benjamin beard. I'm sorry, y'all. I am not the comedian in the community. I'm serious. Be like tribe of Judah. Be like, nope. Oh my goodness! Said tribe of let me think another one. You know I'm tired. I'm sitting here making jokes. Talking about Judah, and they look like Reuben. I'm just having fun, y'all. Y'all know I love to have fun. But yes, they have. Yes, they get lace front beards. You ain't never seen that? You have never gone online. You see it? Lace front beards. Don't y'all do that? Don't invite me to no event and I see all them beards. I'm gonna start snatching them. I'm just joking. Still wait to put word out. If they ever have like a big event, and Sister Edie, hide your beard because she gonna come up and snap. I'm joking. I don't need no email saying I wish you would, and I'd be like, look, you take things too serious. Our community love them, but some of these brothers are extreme. Like, wow, some of our brothers, I'd be like, do you smile? But saints, yeah, they be getting real hooked up. Spray painted fades. They have lace front fades. Lace front like dudes trying to hold on to the 80s. They want that. And it ain't quite that no more. It's not here anymore. It's here. And because it's here, they want to go ahead and put that. So, and I ain't knocking it. Men can be. I like either a bald hair. It doesn't bother me. That doesn't, bother me. But it's just funny when I saw it online. I was like, y'all doing it too? So yeah, they have fake locks too, because my daughters, I wanted to get, you actually can buy human hair. I don't want nobody's human hair in my head. And putting their hair in your head and creating locks. And what happens is, as your hair grows, it grows in with that hair. And it's like, that's weird. I don't want locks that bad at all. Now, I rock faux locks. I used to have faux locks back in the day. They was bright blonde. I remember that I was on Beren's show. I think I was. Was I? I can't remember. But I used to wear faux locks a lot. But yeah. But Israel be Israel. We are, if you look in the Bible, Israel was always clean as a tag. They gonna come to the party clean. The women are always beautiful and looking very nice. This new Hebrew community of, take that off, sister. Esther was beautiful and she was decked out. The women were never, when they say be modest, it's more so being modest, meaning, don't show all your goodies and don't, but we don't have to look like handmaids. So, but yeah, but they looking like, I hate to say, I was going to say Superfly, and then the woman with them look like Esther Roll. I'm just joking. I'm joking, fam. So, yeah, I get faux locks. I haven't gotten them in a while. I said I was going to get them when I go back home, because when I go back to Memphis, I actually got a guy that does faux locks. He's very good. He does locks too. In fact, I was going to get him to lock my daughter's hair, but we moved here, so. But yep. Oh yeah, we were always beautiful, and we stayed on that point. In the word, this new Hebrew community, they want you to just be silent and plain. I think it's just insecurities in some of them. So, in some. So that's why I'm like, don't send me no email, because the day you say you sister take, I'm gonna be like, no, don't do that. I was talking about Esther at first. Like, Esther was like, always, if you see, she was beautiful, she was a queen. So to be a queen, you had to have, looked apart. Queens don't look like handmaids. I'm not gonna look like a handmaid. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. No. And it's like, well, I love the way you look. It's like, sometimes it's just to make us, we just like to look, that's how Israel is. Israel's always been about, come on now. So like I said, I want to go natural. So it's just gonna take me a minute to get it's gonna take me a minute to kind of ease into that and try to figure out what hairstyle I'm gonna do, because again, that hair just has its own mind. So y'all get ready to go to sleep before I say anything else. We already know Saints has been they've been going ham with my videos. It is hilarious to me, man. People been playing my videos. That's all I gotta say. I ain't gonna say no names, but my video's been hot off the presses. It's hilarious. So, but I'm getting ready to go because I am getting sleepy, as you all can see. My eyes getting tight. So not to mention I can't see 100%. So, well, family, I love our natural hair too. My hair grows like, yeah, it grows. It grows a lot. And it sheds too, but it grows a lot. And there's nothing wrong with being modest. Some people are just very modest, and the thing, modest is beautiful, but let that person be that person. That's my whole thing. Let that person be that person, them. Some of them use modest and you come out looking like you're not. Some of it is, I think it's insecurities on some sides. So, all right. Y'all, I'm getting ready to go to bed. I have enjoyed the time with you all. I will be doing some more stuff this weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything just yet, like another show. Last weekend was full, and I'm a little tired I'm still tired from last weekend, not to mention this week has been a long week. Thank you so much, Sister Knit and More. But I am probably gonna do some stuff, probably solo. I'll probably bring somebody on this weekend if I do anything. But everybody, thank you all for supporting me. If you have not subscribed to my page, please subscribe to my page. If you want to, you're more than welcome to subscribe to my Patreon. I'm gonna do something here soon with just my Patreon community. I'm still looking at the Sophia Stewart conversation, but I had a conversation with someone about this, and I was like, I didn't know Ron Dalton had Sophia Stewart on his show, but he told me to reach out to him. He'll talk to me about it and how it went, so I'm still working on it. But like I said, y'all, keep all of us lifted. Keep us in your prayers. Keep us, keep the family going. Keep supporting us. Keep sending the word out. Keep sending out, sharing, and let people figure out who we are. And, what are you talking about? What I have on? No, it's not a wig. I don't do lace front wigs well because I'm too rough. And then snatched it clean off. I'm too rough. Especially now since I'm working out. So no, this isn't. No, it's not. But family, we've been stop talking about hair. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm sleepy. You can see in my eyes. I thank y'all for supporting me. And everybody have a safe weekend. Shabbat shalom. Make sure you rest on tomorrow. If you don't have an assembly, find one online that you can watch and be blessed and enjoy your Sabbath. And good night, family.